All right, guys, going to show you a little bit of how the day trading piece of it works. This is the BitTrue app. Highly recommend it if you guys are looking to get into the day trading. Even if you're, going to hold just for a couple days. Coinbase and Crypto.com, these are great buy and hold apps, but you need this chart analysis if you're going to be day trading. Otherwise, you have nothing to go on. So what we're looking at here is the order book. We're seeing the orders, people that have open orders to buy, people have open orders to sell, and then we've got the open history, which will kind of give us some insight as to what's going on in the marketplace, and we can adjust our window here that we're looking at. And then we go into the depth chart here, and this just kind of gives us a visual representation of this order book. And basically what we have is the right side is your sellers, and you've got down here, you've got your price, right? And you've got a tug of war happening. The sellers are trying to pull the price up, and the buyers are trying to pull the price down. So as you go this way, the prices go down. As you go this way, the prices go up, right? What we can see here is what we call a sell wall, 289. And we've got a buy wall at 215. A small buy wall here at 242. So what I'm looking at, if I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get in and out of this trade, first I'm going to look at the low high bids, 160 to 270. That's a big spread. It's a really big spread. That means there's a lot of movement that can happen in a very short period of time. Okay. What I want to look at to determine where this thing is going to go is my buy side demand against my seller demand, right? I've got a lot of orders that need to be filled here at this 289, even the 275 price. There's 1,500 orders that need to get filled, and I don't have 1,500 orders on this buy side. So we're going to meet some resistance here, right? So what these guys are doing here, this 275 order doesn't get filled until all of these are filled up here. So they're putting pressure on the people that are back here at 390, 294 to sell lower, to sell their shares at a lower price. So what I'm looking at is if I want to get in here and I want to decide, okay, I see a big order coming at 275. And unless this guy brings this wall down, we're going to see a price dip as soon as it hits that, as soon as he offloads those 12,000 shares. So if I want to pull out some profits right now, and I don't think it's going to come up and break through that wall, which conceivably it won't, because there's not the next big demand is down here at 215, so they're waiting on the price to drop. But now the other caveat here is to understand that this doesn't account for market orders, right? This is only limit orders, okay? So what he's trying to do is get these guys down here to say, shit, if he executes this, the price is likely to drop. So if I want to take my earnings, then I better lower my price and get in here before him. And you see that happening here with the gap. So you just saw that gap open up. He's getting people to dump in lower than him, so that he doesn't have to sell his shares and he can keep his price high. That's how the whales work their system here. Sometimes they'll also be over here on the buy side. They'll force a super high sell wall, and then they'll also come over here forcing these guys to trickle in and buy, or to sell, and then he's over here catching the buy on the other side. So we've got a pretty big tug of war going on between. There's only a few dozen orders here to fill this 274 order of 2,500 tokens. Really, this guy down here at 258 is going to have to fill that. He's at 258 right now. He's going to have to fill that. So unless we get some market orders that come in, which we very well may, somebody's going to have to agree to drop the price, or these guys are going to have to come up. And you can almost tell that he put that 74,999 to get in right before this 75 on purpose, because he's anticipating and hedging that this guy is not playing. He really is going to dump that order, which is going to keep the price at that. It's going to keep it held up at 275 until his order is filled. And so he said, you know what, I don't want to wait. I want to squeak my order in and get sold. So I'll just show you an example. If I can get in here and sell right before this guy. He's at 74,999, so I could do 74,998. And I could put 20 shares here, and one of those small buyers over there will buy this, just so you can see here how this works. And then what you'll do is you'll see my limit order here, and you go back over to the book, and you'll see my book there at 274,998. And sometimes you can do this to close that gap and make it a little bit more attractive for one of these guys. Get them to bring that price up. Boom, hit it. See? So I was able to get that price up just a little bit by making it a little bit more attractive to some of these little buyers. And that's how you can see you can literally have the ability to bring prices up and down. So this guy said, okay, let me do it too. Let me bring, and if they can and what'll happen is we can start seeing this together of these prices. Now, I don't know why that idiot just did that, but what we could do is collectively work and just throw another 20 out, throw another 20 out. Then what you can see is if you can start seeing multiple buys at the higher prices, then it'll show consumer confidence, and it'll get these guys to invest more and go ahead and agree to buy at higher rates because they see other people doing it. So, there's definitely ways to use these charts in real time to make some money, especially if you guys can work together with a group. So those of you that are interested in learning more about this, want to get some additional chart analysis and learn how the day trading piece works, and you guys want to work on a project to make a ton of money, drop me a note.